Good morning. It's me, Leigh, with Victorian Dreams by Leigh. And you can put me on pause, go do that load of laundry, and then come right back. And then we're killing two birds with one stone. We're crafting and we're actually cleaning. So, okay. All right, you're back? All right, hi guys. So today is part eight of the Anna Griffin um, Simply Wildflower Meadows Scrapbook Kit. You would think I would know the name by now. And as always, we are not going to use these until we put the photos in. So here it is. And this is the first time you're here. You need to go back because we've done a lot of layouts, a double page layout. So this is a double because this one is here and it is on the back. I'm making two of these because one's for Adelaide and one's for Cora, my granddaughters. So here's the first one that we made. And I took all the embellishments and used them all but four. And we're going to use that last journaling card in the back to write to Adelaide, love Mimi, and the date. So here's the first one. Here's the second page layout, which the first video was putting your papers in and unboxing. So this is part 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is part 5. This is part 6. This is part 7. And now we are at part 8. So let's move this out of the way. And this is what we are going to make today. Okay? So let's move this out of the way because I have two albums. And I'm going to talk about what papers we need. So we know we're going to use the green because we told that in video 1, part 1. So I didn't prep again today. I keep forgetting to prep the tape, but that's okay. Okay, let's talk about what we need. We need two of these, blue on that side, and it's the bluish gray on that side. I don't remember the measurements. This measurement is 4 inches by 12. So you got to cut this by 4 by 12. We need two of those. We need 4 of those, 2 of each page. We need 1 of these. We're going to cut it in half. We need 2 of these journaling cards. Now let's get to the flowers and the right directions. So I laid it all out. Okay, are we ready? We need 2 of these, a butterfly for each page. We need 4 of these, 2 for each page. We need 2 of these, 1 for each page, and there you go. Now we need, with the flowers going, not the flowers, but the leaves going this way, we need 4. And then we need 2 with the leaves going this way, 1 for each page. Okay, so we're ready. Let's get the blue. And we need to put tape on. I clean after every video, and sometimes I gotta find it again. So we're putting tape on this side because we want the blue here. Sorry that I didn't prepare this. It's going to take me the extra 90 seconds maybe. While you're waiting, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell, and push the like or comment also telling me if you're following along. Um, have you done Anna Griffin's Creates or Crops? I have done all of them that are online. I did never go in person. I thought about it several times, but I would rather spend the money on supplies. That's so bad to say. Okay, so we're going to take these off. But I didn't know Anna, and I wasn't around her, and I didn't realize her personality. Now I really regret that I could have, when I lived in Florida, I could have drove up 5 hours and had a meet and greet with her like everyone has, because wow. Let's see, the direction is going this way, so let's make sure the direction of the paper is cut. When you're cutting your paper, look at the direction and where I'm putting this, so make sure you cut it so the direction of the flowers are going that way. I hear a UPS truck, so I'm kind of forgetting how to communicate because I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing today. I don't remember ordering anything. So there's those two pieces. Now we're going to cut this in half. I have to get out my dangerous cutting one that I don't like that much because I have to tighten it or it'll flop down and cut you. And yeah, but I don't use it, but just because of this guard to cut something that is 2 inches or smaller. So I'm going to cut it in half. Let me put this down so it doesn't hurt me. I forgot to make my tip marks. That UPS truck outside is messing my head up. I'm wondering what I'm getting. So I made the tick marks. And I don't use this very often. This blade, I'll show you what I use. My daughter-in-law got it, gave it to me. And it's on Amazon. But it doesn't have this guard to hold down the paper. So. I've had this for years. Maybe it's just getting old. But this is what I really like using. And it holds my 12 by 12 and it has a grid and everything. And I really like it. It seems to cut straighter and keep straight. So now we need to put tape on both of these. The UPS truck must be unloading a lot because he's still here. That's a long time. Oh, I just heard the door open. You know, the garage door sound. Does that mean it's a big package? I don't know. As soon as this video is over, I'm going to go see what I got. Oh, I know. My husband ordered parts. Yikes. That's not even exciting. Parts for his four-wheeler. Ah. Okay, so we have the gold going down. So let's make sure that they match. You don't want to put one direction, one the other, and it not match. So let's do that, and I'm going to really squeeze that to make sure I got all the air bubbles out. And we're going to put this on top of the blue, right on the edge. Separates that, and it just brings it up a notch. You know, it kind of like hides that cut. And then if you cut crooked, you can always fix that. So there we go. Okay, now let's bring in this right side and get busy with the right side decorating. As you know, I just used the Walmart 8. I'm saving that real thin tape that Anna gave us for something special when I need something thin. If not, I use Walmart for this, and this was Dollar Tree for $1.25 now. Okay, so we are going to eyeball it here. I always eyeball the first one, and then the second one I take and use a ruler and make sure that it's straight on both. Why that felt like I need to turn. Okay. Now let's get these. I'm going to tell you the directions because you're definitely going to have to use directions on this. So let's put down the journaling card. And guys, remember, if you're not happy, because, well, this one is the square, so it would stay the same. But if your pictures don't fit in the 5x7 landscape or portrait, you just rotate. The only thing you would have to move this and make it go this direction instead of that direction. So always just rotate. Okay, so this is going right here. Now we're going to do this. Okay, so the top first. And we're going to take this one with the leaf going that direction. Actually, let's see, yeah, the leaf going that direction. It's so nice with the sticker. And we're going to put it here. And we're going to try to get that leaf off because this a picture can go on. Oh, gotta come down some. Here we go. And the butterfly. If you don't like the location of the butterfly or the flowers or whatever, you can always change it up. You might have a better idea. I'm going to not cover up as much of the flower. I'm going to move it over just a hair. Now this one. This and this. Now okay, the leaves are the same direction. Let me see. Nope. Did this have to be? I'm going to pull from here. Let me see. Is this be pulled up? Let me see. Let me see if this works. Yes. So this needs to change. So what we need to do is the leaves are, this is opposites. So what we need to do is have opposites on this. So that has to be pulled up and used. So okay, here we go. Because I'm going to show you. Put them like that. We're going to put these leaves together. Like that. And there is a little tiny space. Thank goodness these stickers let you release. And then like after 2 hours of them sitting there, they really do stick on. But if you ever have to pull anything up, use your hot glue, your heat gun, and it will come up. So we're just going to have just a hair in between. So then we're going to get this one and go underneath. It's not that hard. I made it hard on myself. So, see, this wasn't even stuck down yet because I knew I was going to put it there. So we're going to put that underneath. I always hide that stem underneath the leaf. So see how it's still, I didn't push it hard yet. And use the other one. That truck finally left and it messed up my head thinking. I'm going to pick this up and show you. But we're not done yet. I'm not going to put this one down because I may need to use it on the other side, and I want to see where my mistake is. I might have pulled the wrong flower. So this is going right here, but we're going to cut all this extra off. I've done it before. We're just going to cut some of this stem off, like that. We're going to put that right in the middle, like that, and it hides the leaves and it looks like it's a vine going across, was my idea behind this. Okay, so let's lift this out of the way. Let's bring this one here. And I'm going to hold off on this and figure out which one I needed. So, let's just move this. And I'm going to hold that flower right there. Okay, so now we're going to do the left. And I'm going to measure. It is 1 inch down. So I'm going to do 1 inch down so that it matches my other page. Usually I don't make so many mistakes because I'm not worried about being too fast, being too slow on a video or a truck coming. I would just walk out there. If I wasn't making a video, I'd walk out there and see what it was. But it's early in the morning. I'm in my PJs, so I don't know if I'd walk out there. I'm not pushing that hard down yet because I want to make sure it's level. So I'm doing the 1 inch. I love this Tim Holtz ruler with the grid. So this is the left side. Let's see what we did here and how I got my flowers mixed up, or if that's just all that we had extra. Yeah, so that must have been all we had extra and we're using what we had. So we'll fix that one in a second. So let's put the journaling card here. And when I measured the flowers to fit in between here, and I omitted this part of it. If I would have been equal right in the middle, it would have covered it up. So I omitted it, and it's centered in between this piece. So let's do this again. The flowers are opposites, and we're going to put them and lay them down. And, wildflowers are all over the place. here. See how I didn't push it down? Like it is sticky. And I just barely laid it, and we do have that gap. So yeah, that worked out good. We take this and we're going to cut the stalk. We're going to keep that one leaf if you want. I go up underneath the flower too. And we stick that there. Now you don't see the leaves, it just looks natural. This is, okay, here. Oh, I stuck that down real hard and I didn't put these on, so I have to stick it underneath. Let's get my pokey tool and raise it for just a second and put it underneath somewhat. There you go. Now, they're very forgiving when it's just happening. Thank goodness. Just don't go off the page. There we go. So we're gonna this one, and the leaf is going that direction. Apparently I only just had one left over, so we used what we had on that other one. I'm going to put this in the corner as far up as we can. Actually, that is matching the other way. So yeah, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. This is the wrong one. We had it on the wrong one. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, this one with the leaf going that direction. Right? It is the same one. What am I saying? Oh my goodness. Good Lord, it's the same one. This one is different. That's what it is. This one is different, but that's okay. It all still works. I'm driving y'all crazy. Just put whichever one there you want. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. If I make mistakes like this, you're just going to say you're a hot mess and I don't want to follow you and watch you. And I'm going to get thumbs down. So there it is. There is the page. We're done. But now we're going to go back and fix this one. And we're just going to peel it off and put it on. And if I didn't even mention it, you would have never known that, leaves are this way or that way. And let's just stick that right here. And we were done, and I never have to talk about it. I apologize. I'm normally not so messed up in the head or whatever, or anal about which way leaves go, because it's all good. It all looks wonderful when it's all said and done. I really apologize. I'm so sorry. But that is the layout. I do this because I don't know a lot of people, and I don't get out much because town is 30 miles away, and I live in a community that only has like 400 people that live here full time at the lake, and my husband works 12, 16 hours a day. I have kids. One lives an hour and a half away past Dallas, on the other side of Dallas, north. My daughter lives in town 30 minutes away. My grandson's in school, and everybody else is in Florida. So I craft. I don't want to cry. I don't want to make mistakes for y'all. I craft to stay busy, and because that's what I love. And I make videos and post because I need something to do. This is my therapy, and I'm not mental. I don't need therapy. But if I did, I would do it. But this is my happy place, and I hope it makes you happy. Have a blessed day, everybody.